crispy wings, sauce dripping slow, stacked up high like a food cargo, crunching loud, the flavor show, midnight cravings, gotta let it go, late night feast, tables alive, forks and knives, tonight, the hunger vibe, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, foodie time, foodie time.
Good morning, everybody. It's foodie time. How are y'all doing today? Hope everybody's having a great week so far. I know we've only had one day, but it's a good week. It's a good week. We got snowed in today, but that's another story, y'all. It's crazy morning, okay? Anyway, welcome to Foodie Time. We are a Connect and Grow chat. If you type hashtag grow in this chat, Nightbot will show your link and people can go to your channel and check you out. And if you're here for the replay and not able to do that, that's okay. But be sure to catch us one of those days during the week. Normally we're here. I won't be tomorrow, but normally we're here Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern. And please leave a comment in the replay so that we'll know that you were here. So you guys, speaking of not going to be here tomorrow, I hope everybody knows I am not going to be here tomorrow. I'm leaving out on a cruise tomorrow morning, going to Miami. Already there on this picture, right? Going to Miami, and we'll be taking the Freedom of the Seas to Puerto Plata, solo cruise, casino learning cruise. I'm gonna do a full series. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes on the Royal Casino for Royal. That's hard to say, but anyway. So hoping that you guys get a chance to see that. I'm not familiar with Freedom's Wi-Fi. Last time I was on Freedom of the Seas, the Wi-Fi was the older version of the Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping they have changed over to the new stuff. We'll see, But yeah, I'm pretty excited. You guys have had a crazy morning. We got snowed in last night, by the way, here in Kentucky and Indiana, as my buddy here, I know she's here, going to tell you, Angie, we got snowed in. I mean, we were expecting 1 to 2, 3 to 4, possibly 3 inches of snow. And well, it just got crazy. So there you go. But you know what? I got 4-wheel drive. And if you think I'm staying here, believe me, I'm not planning on staying here. Good morning, Foodie. Scott Smith says driving and listening. Hey, how you doing, Scott? Welcome in. Linda Montemayor, member of the Foodie Squad. Beautiful, beautiful Linda. Morning. Thank you for that beautiful morning picture. I love it. And Josiane, good morning, Josiane, member of the Foodie Squad. Love it. I love to see you, Josiane. Yeah, I'm headed out. Josiane knows that I'm really excited to get out of here for a while. It is cold. Y'all, I don't like cold weather. I'm a big baby when it comes to weather. I have to be warm. Mickey's Adventures, part of the Foodie Squad. Good morning, Mickey. So glad to see the Foodie Squad in here early this morning, early in the chat. You guys show up. I tell you, I appreciate y'all every single day. Thank you for your loyalty and all of your support. I appreciate it so much. The Fam Adventures. Hey, Ron. I am not late for a change. I appreciate that Ron is not late. Glad to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Nikki says, happy Tuesday. It is Q&A Tuesday, meaning that you guys can ask questions today by typing question and then, whatever your question is, and we'll try to answer it. If it's a cruise question, we'll probably be able to answer it. If it's a question about anything else, yeah, it's a gamble. We don't know if we'll be able to answer or not, but maybe somebody in here knows. We always have so many intelligent people, so informed people, so informed. They usually can answer questions, even if I cannot. So that is great. Good morning, everyone. Ron saying good morning. And then Mickey's giving me purple hearts. Thank you, sweetie. I'll take those hearts. Danny, part of the Foodie Squad. My super mod. You, how are you doing, girl? I saw where you posted you're going to Switzerland in 100 days. That's crazy, girl. Switzerland, not just anywhere. She's rolling all the way over to Switzerland. Ron talking to Mickey, telling her thank you for coming last night to his live. That was very informative. I liked your live last night talking about what your review was for the Elation. I haven't been on the Elation for years. I thought I had never been on the Elation until I checked my Carnival Pass cruises, and there it was. It's like, I've been on the Elation. I forgot that we went to Jacksonville and got on a cruise there. That was the last Carnival cruise we ever took. I thought the last one was the one we took in Puerto Rico, but I was wrong. See, memory can't serve you at a certain point in life. Just saying. Good morning, Linda Tolman, part of the Foodie Squad. Hey, girl, welcome in. Yeah, your memory tends to leave you after a while. You know, it's kind of crazy. Hey, y'all, we got snow. Yes. Oh, my God. Part of the Foodie Squad. Whatever floats your boat. Foodie booty. Angie. Across the bridge, girl. You know, honestly, when I had said, I said 1 to 3 inches, it said on I'm not trusting that app ever again on my weather app. And I looked outside this morning, and Jorge is home because, you know, he works in the courts. He's a sheriff. He works in the courts. And they decided they weren't having court today because, you know, nobody's going. Louisville, whenever it snows, everything closes down. So, I mean, not every time it snows, but the first time it snows, everything closes down. So nobody is doing anything. My dog, though, Juan rescued a dog today. His first time out in the snow. He saw a dog. It was so funny, y'all. Now, we live in a suburban neighborhood, okay? And we see the same dogs all the time. You know, everybody's walking their dogs. So he went outside in the snow, and I've got a video of him his first time in the snow. It's so cute. He had a blast. He looked so silly. You know, he's jet black, and he's a standard poodle, and he had snow everywhere, but he had a blast. I recorded it. But when he came back inside, he was in the front room, and the front of our house is all windows. Okay. It's just windows all the way across. And he saw a dog, a little puppy. Well, not puppy, just a little dog about this big. Okay. Saw the dog out there, and we didn't know what was going on. He was running from window to window barking. Okay. That's not normal for him. Normally he stays at one window and barks. So we were wondering what the heck. He was running back and forth. And sure enough, my husband looked out there and saw this little dog. And nobody was walking the little dog. And we knew it belonged to somebody in the neighborhood. But, you know, there's like, I'm sure at least 40 dogs in this neighborhood. It's so many dogs. But yeah, so Jorge still had his coat on from taking Juan outside. They grabbed the leash, he put Juan on the leash, and they went chasing the dog. So the dog went all the way down like a block. Okay. They were chasing the dog, but Juan was barking at the dog, and the dog responded to Juan barking at him, and he stopped to visit with Juan. And then Jorge couldn't leash him because it didn't even have a collar on. Jorge said, the dog didn't even have a collar on. So, you know, this dog escaped. I mean, literally somebody opened the door and the dog ran out, because normally most of the dogs around here have leashes and collars. So I don't know. That was very strange. Then as they were trying to figure out how to get the dog back to where my husband thought the dog went to, this lady comes out and she's trying to tell Jorge whose dog it was. So they're trying to get it to like 3 blocks away. Yeah. To who owns this dog. Meanwhile, the dog, we can't leash him. So Jorge said he had to pick up the dog, and the dog was soaking wet. He says the dog was like looked like skin and bone because it was so wet. Juan, of course, is still barking at the dog. It's like he's cursing the dog out. What's wrong with you, boy? You better get back home. It was so cute, though. I mean, but he did get the dog back to the owner. Well, actually, the lady that was chasing it was the neighbor of the lady who lost the dog. And that's how our morning was going. Okay. It was just absolutely hilarious. Just snow errors all day today, but so far. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Oh, Mickey said, match the thumbs up, please, with the number of participants in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Now, after all of that, of course, Juan's probably worn out. I don't know where he is. He's probably sitting somewhere. He's a puppy, though. It'll last for like a minute. He only gets tired for like a minute. He's a perfect dog for Jorge. Both of them are ever ready, okay? Just constantly running and ripping and running. So anyway, Nettie, good morning, member of the Foodie Squad, my buddy there. How you doing, Nettie? I know if we got snow, y'all must have got snow. I don't know. Chicago, sometimes you guys are a little bit opposite of us. So who knows? But I think you probably got snow. Mickey's showing how it's done, typing #grow. Thank you, sweetie, for showing people how to show their link. Kathy Mills, good morning, Kathy. How are you doing? Welcome into Foodie Time. I hope you're having a good day. Girl, I am leaving out. Now, here's the funny thing, y'all. I am not finished packing yet. Yesterday, after all the discussion about packing and how to pack and different strategies to pack, I got like twisted in my brain and thought, maybe I should have packed in the daily way instead of the, See, this is what happens when you're over analytical. Ask Nettie. When you get into a point where you start analyzing how you packed your clothes, that's really bad. Okay? I was sitting there thinking about it. I go, okay, maybe I should have. I got enough packing cubes I could do 5 days. I could go on and do this. I think I should just leave it alone. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you think I should pack, shorts in one, dresses in one, shirts in one, or should I pack day by day? It's a big question, because at this point, somebody's going to have to make up my mind for me. And then he said, crazy snowy weekend and my snow boots are at the storage. Girl, that's the thing you never put away. I'm just kidding. I keep my snow boots in the car. I mean, because you just never know. You come back from a cruise. One time we came back from Cancun, and we were parked in the Indianapolis airport parking lot. We had to dig the truck out, y'all. It was bad. I mean, we left in shorts like crazy people and got diverted to Minnesota, had to walk across a flight line of snow, and I had on shorts. It was funny. They were knee shorts, but still. And then come back. And our car it was our first time ever going to an all-inclusive. Our car was covered with snow. I mean, not a car, our truck. It was an Explorer truck, and it was covered with snow. So Jorge had to dig out the truck. I cleaned the windows. He had to dig out the truck so we could leave. So you never know, especially when you go on a trip, what you're going to come back home to. You never know. You never know. So everybody's still speaking to each other. You guys, so I do love the ability to leave and go somewhere else. I feel so sorry for the people old who could not get on a plane and leave. Think about that. They were stuck here. Ugh. We don't realize how good our lives are, y'all, until we start realizing that we can take a jet plane just about anywhere. I'm sure anywhere. I know people are going to Antarctica these days. I mean, I have no desire to go to Antarctica. But, Nettie says, right on. Vicky, can't wait to see the videos of your cruise. Yeah, I can't wait to see them either. We'll see how it goes. I cannot wait to go to the casino. Yeah, I am dying to find out if the machine that I have been eyeballing all this time is the machine that I think it is. So that's going to be the first thing I record. Well, actually, that's going to be the second thing that I record. The first thing I record, I'm going to try to explain how the casino works in Royal, because a lot of people, I've been watching videos, and a lot of people are saying stuff that it's not totally how it goes. I mean, seems like some people know some stuff and some people, I mean, And they changed it too, to boot. So they changed some things. It's just a few little things like free play and stuff like that. Changed some things. Amy, my buddy, if you seek Amy, she talks about the new change they made to the free play situation. Vicky, I hope you have a great time. Thank you so much, Ron. You know what? Just going to a warmer climate at this particular point, even though my honey is staying here, y'all. He's staying here. And I know he wants to go because, it's funny how when you plan a trip, you don't really think about what that time is going to be like. But he don't like snow either. He's Puerto Rican. He don't like snow. And he lived in New York, but he hated it. So I know he really wants to go to the Caribbean with me right now, but it's too late to put him on there now, y'all. What's up in the chat? Some questions, y'all. Looking for some questions. It's Q&A Tuesday. Doesn't anybody want to know anything? My chickens are still in the coop. I saw that, Angie. And it's funny because we had talked about this about a week ago. Talk about how the chickens say, I don't know, don't look good out there. They're not used to snow either. I was really surprised at how well. I can't wait to show y'all that video of one running through the snow. That dude had a good old time, okay? He had never seen snow before because he was born, well, not born, but he was a puppy during last winter, and we got him right before my dad passed. So, he's really not this. He hasn't had a snow experience, and now he's almost 1 year. He'll be 1 year in a few days, the 6th, yeah. And now he's almost fully grown. So now he can run through the snow. He's excited. Good morning, Miss Vicky. Hi, Texas Cruiser. Member of the Foodie Squad. I'm sorry, my talking is not coming out right today and yesterday and the day before yesterday. I've been having trouble. I'm all stuffed up. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm all stuffed up. So I go to say words and they just kind of blah. They're just kind of doing whatever they want to do. Hey, Charlie. Good morning. Welcome in. Morning, Foodie. Hi, girl. What's up? I tell you what, y'all, it is so much nicer in Miami right now. Just saying, I'll be just happy to hit some warm weather. I don't care what I do. Okay, it's just going to be nice to be there. But in case you want to know, I will be gone until next week this time. Tuesday, I should be back on here. Okay, I've even got my thumbnail out there. Okay, so be sure and hit notifications on the thumbnail so you'll remember, because you may forget me over this next week. Oh yeah, Vicky, we remember her. But yeah, so be sure to come back on that day so you can hear what happened when I went on my solo cruise to Puerto Plata. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, y'all, because my family isn't going to be with me, and that's just kind of crazy. And my husband, I'm watching Ryan. Ryan looks like he's a little bit lost without Mel. I'll be busy trying to record and stuff. And, hi everyone listening as well, working on wire up little LED light in the building for the train layout. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to go down and see if there's anybody who I have not said hello to yet. Oh, Natty, I did say hello to you, but you're saying have an awesome cruise, stay out of the casino. Stay out. That's not the point. The point of me going is to go to the casino. Royal. I'm going to get cruise offers. That is the reason I'm going. I think I'll be fine. I got plenty of money to spend in the cruise. I've been saving up my winnings from the casino here for the cruise instead of spending it back into the casino there, which their comps are really kind of goofy. So I've been saving up money. Where is my money envelope, y'all? It's out here somewhere, but I've got $400 and something saved up just for this casino trip from the casino winnings of Derby City Games, playing Mo Mummy and other things there. They've got a lot of cool stuff, but honestly, I can't wait to do my favorite stuff, my favorite three reels and stuff that I've seen, Yeah, I don't know what I did with that envelope. We need that envelope. I hope I probably stuck it in my backpack already because I have a tendency to pack stuff and forget I packed it. But I will be in the casino the whole trip. I'm definitely trying my best to get on the radar, you know, because I'm not a half doer. I'm not going to just go in there and dibble and dabble. No, I'm going to find out how much I need to have in order to be, on an instant certificate, and that's what I'm going to be working toward while I'm there. Called out of work today because our balloon sinus procedure yesterday morning. Back to work tomorrow, but feeling much better than yesterday. Well, that's good to know, girl. At least the procedure worked, and that's what really matters, right? Caesar Muka, hi, good morning. Hola, my friend. How are you doing from across the world? What is up? Okay. It's foodie time. Hey, foodie squad member Scott. Scott of Controversial Cruising. It's foodie time. Welcome in, Scott. Okay, I see a moth. Moths. Moths. I hate moths. We put mothballs up above the cabinets and stuff, and they figured out, wait a minute, maybe we should hit some places in the back. So now they're back here in my office, which is not really good for me. Okay, I don't like bugs, especially flying bugs. That was a moth. Scott, Nettie, we got 12 inches since Saturday. And it's heavy snow. It doesn't look like a lot, but it is. Woohoo. Well, you're pretty excited. I can tell. Mickey says, Ron, it was my pleasure. Go on. Saves the day. Go on. Juan, yeah, he's a trip. He's a smart dog. Well, poodles are smart, but dude is like he's smarter than the last poodle I had. You can see him analyzing things. His little brain, he knows when we're trying to trick him to do something. He'll sit there and look at us like, do you really think I'm going to fall for that? You may have got me the first time, but I ain't falling for it this time. So when he steals something, like one of our socks or something, we try to divert him. We try chasing him. He's too fast. It's not going to happen. But we try to divert him with other things, that we don't mind him chewing up, instead of him chewing up our clothes and socks and stuff. And he'll look at us like, yeah. Wrong one. This is not the one. I'm not falling for it. The ducks are not liking the snow. Their feet are cold. Oh, that is terrible. I didn't think about the poor little ducks. Done. Thank you for that like in advance, everybody. And thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. The sun is coming out for the first time in days. Party. I can't really tell. I have my windows closed. I hate packing. LOL. Nettie, I don't hate packing. I just can't seem to get a good strategy going. Okay, that's my problem. I've been watching too many packing videos, I think, because after a while you start to question everything. You can have all the snow we don't want it here in the UK. How often does it snow there? I'm just kind of curious. Stay the course at this point, Kathy said. Shorts in one, shirts in one, etc. Maybe try the daily method next cruise. Thank you, Kathy. I need somebody to make that decision. Have a great time. Underwear in one packing cube. Okay, done. I put my underwear and my bathing suit stuff in the same packing cube, just so you know. Although I don't know why that is, but I do remember where it is. So that's a good thing. Anything else in the storage, necessary stuff in your backpack, and important stuff in your purse. I don't carry a purse. Well, I could pack a purse. Should I carry a purse? Now, here's the funny thing. I don't normally carry a purse, y'all. But I probably will need one because my last day in Miami, I will be in a rental car. I forgot about that because my plane doesn't leave out till after 9:00 p.m. So I will be in a rental car the last day in Miami. Got to rent a car from Avis for $54. That was the total, including everything. So I was like, okay. I'm going to be just hanging out in Miami the last day. I love it. Lee. I don't even want to go to Alaska because it's cold. Me too. I hate cold weather. I mean, my husband kind of wants to go to Alaska, even though he loves Caribbean stuff. He wants to go because he's a hiker and whatnot. He loves that stuff. Myself, I went to Alaska one time in a plane and it was okay. I mean, it was pretty and all, but been there, done that. Question. We are doing the Mediterranean in August. Any suggestions for a hotel in Venice or Barcelona? That's a good question. Thank you, Natty. Actually, Barcelona has a lot of nice hotels. Marriott. I don't know if you're part of the Marriott Bonvoy. They have some good ones. And Josie Ann stayed in a good one. Ask Josie Ann. Josie Ann, I know you're listening. That's a good question for you to answer. What would be a good suggestion for a hotel in Venice or Barcelona? Oh, so you're going to the Mediterranean in August? Really? I'm gonna look at that. That's kind of interesting. But anyway, what recipe are you going to be making in December? That's a good question. Talk food to me. I have an idea for a good, strong breakfast casserole because I've been thinking about this. I've been trying to figure out ways to incorporate a bunch of good foods into one. And I'm looking at the different ingredients though, because breakfast casseroles are good, but you have to be careful not to put all the wrong stuff in them, if you know what I'm saying. I had a mother who liked to experiment on us, and sometimes her casseroles had weird things in them. I mean, stuff you just wasn't expecting. You cannot put asparagus in casserole. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work for me. But yeah, I find that it's a great way to get my husband to eat vegetables. Maybe some broccoli, maybe some carrots. I don't know. But that's what I'm working on. It might end up being a quiche or something. I'm not sure, but that's one of the things I would like to make. Thank you for the question, Scott. I don't know about everybody else. What's a good recipe that y'all are working on for December? Anything for Christmas? Do you got special stuff that you make for Christmas? A Texas Cruiser says, I'm within 83 watch hours of becoming a YouTube partner. Yay! Thank you, Miss Vicky. Thank me. No. Thank them. But that's awesome. 83 watch hours. Wow. I did watch some of your lives. You can watch Texas Cruiser's playlist and help him get to those last 83 watch time hours. Yeah, put that on your list. Write that down. Say, Rick, we're going to play your playlist for you and get you there. Plus, YouTube people will help you. And if New Horizons is on here, and maybe before it's all over with, he will help you because he likes to swap playlists with people. So if he's on here, we will definitely get him to do that too. Way to go, Rick. Rick. Everybody's going, way to go. I hope you get there this week. Oh, I know he will. I really do. Kathy and Brian. Hey, Vicky. Hi, Travel Cake Trips. How are y'all doing? I think everybody should make playlists just for this type of situation. If you have not gotten monetized yet, consider going to Tuber Chat. Now, let me just explain something because this is really crazy. A lot of people say, well, I've already got watch time hours and this and that. But here's the thing. In order to get subscribers, you got to try other communities. You got to meet people who are also trying to do the same thing as you are. And you're going to meet a lot of interesting different new friends. If you go to Tuber Chat, there's every kind of channel there. You're going to find somebody that interests you. When I went there, I met people who garden and people who do all kinds of crafts and things like that. So there you go. Go to Tuber Chat. They come on every 3 days. Okay, just look up Tuber Chat. He should be in here sometime soon, but Kevin comes and visits us every once in a while. But yeah, it's very interesting. The people there are very friendly. So all you have to do is say, I'm new here, would like to get to know some of the channels, or, trying to grow my community, whatever way you want to put it, and they will help you out. Somebody in there is also doing the same thing for sure. Is today question today? Yeah, today is Q&A Tuesday. Yes, indeedy. And we've already had a few questions. Our first question was our first question. Shh, y'all, don't make me lie. Okay, my first question was to you guys, and that was, should I go for the one day or should I go for several days? Nettie asked the next question, which, daggone it, Nettie. Okay. Oh, we are going. Well, she wanted to know, they're going to the Mediterranean in August. Any suggestions for a hotel in Venice or Barcelona? That's what she asked. Then Scott asked the question, does anybody have any recipes they want to pass on for December? Because he's always looking for new recipes. Y'all don't know this, but Scotty is a big time foodie. Scott is a big time foodie. I did not know that till I became a member of his channel and started looking at some of his stuff. He, like me, he likes to talk about food. So Kathy, yay for the casino funds. Vicky, yes, I'm really excited about it, child. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, it may take a couple of cruises or so to get the cruise offers, but I'm going to try, y'all. So you'll get to see how it turns out, because I'm going to record it and I'm going to go live as much as I can. I'm going to try to pop in any chance I get to tell you how things are going, see, let you know if I'm broke. No, I will never gamble more money than I can afford. And I got plenty of money to gamble. It doesn't matter. My thought about it at this age, look, now if I was 40 something, I'd be more concerned about saving for my future. But now that I'm at 67, I'm like, girl, let's spend this money. I'm ready to do some spending, y'all. So, and it's funny, I have a lot of money saved. And I keep thinking about it, like, what am I saving this money for? I'm saving money for my kids to spend. I mean, come on now. Think about it, y'all. You saving your whole life, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And then you get to a certain point in your life and you're like, should I be using this money for something else besides sitting in the bank or sitting in stocks and stuff? I mean, come on, y'all. Security is one thing, but you got to have fun sooner or later. Hi, people. You already know, getting ready to drive and listening. So my question to you, y'all, how much do you think you should spend by the time you hit 65? I mean, should you start saying, okay, well, this was great and all, but should I be spending some of this interest at this point? The interest is on all this cash I've been stashing for years. So I got to a point where I started thinking about it, child. And I was like, I know people who are getting free cruises from playing in the casino, something that I love to do. I mean, it would be different if I didn't love to do it, but it's something I love to do and do anyway. So I was sitting there thinking about it. I go, I can afford personally to throw around even $2,000 would not even bother me, because like I said, either it's going to be spent or it's going to get passed on. I mean, nothing against my kids and all, but they got plenty of money getting passed on to them. I'm going to spend it, child. What will be your first choice of food when you get on the cruise? My first choice is always the same when I get on the cruise, and that's pizza. Because that's the first thing you pass. Good question, Kathy. My first choice is always Sorrento's. That's why Sorrento's is on my cover. No, most people don't know that, but that is why Sorrento's right now is inspiring me. Okay, it's on my cover on my Facebook. Because when I get on the ship, if you watch any of my vlogs, you'll know that Jorge and I stop at Sorrento's first. It's like, okay, we waited this long. We didn't even eat breakfast, but we're eating pizza right now. And Kathy, knowing you would feel the same way, because Kathy loves pizza. Yikes, snow. No snow over this way yet. Ooh, girl, it's coming for you. I think it's headed that way. Happy Tuesday, Miss Vicky and chat folk. Hey, Keisha, welcome in. Kathy, uh, you know which way the snow goes. Look, it comes to us first, then it comes to them. I don't know. Maybe it's taking a deep dive this time. Keisha says, hey there, Angie. Angie's complaining because her chickens are stuck in the coop because the snow is out and they won't come out. If I get the snow, it will not last. It only goes to slush. No time. We never had bad snow in UK where I am. That's interesting. Didn't know that about the UK. I guess it doesn't go as far as I thought it would go. Look, anyway, so you guys, I've been showing the group cruises, but I want to show a quick one about 2027, y'all. Okay, that is the 2027 cruise, unhinged, unmatched, ungrouped, unhearted group cruise that we're going on the 14th of February, 2027. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, y'all. Most of the people in this particular live are going. I mean, Josian's going. Josian answered your question. Now, she says the Le Meridien Barcelona is a good hotel. And I have seen that, yeah. And I've seen the video. And she's got a video. So we might point that out too. So there you go. Controversial Cruises said, damn, my deviled eggs were so good. I want to make them again. Make them again. Deviled eggs are good for you. Eggs are good for you in general. But yeah, if you can make good deviled eggs, I say make them all year. Don't just save them for Thanksgiving. Make them every chance you get. They're good for you. So Controversial Cruising says, but I got leftover cranberry sauce, homemade, and some brie. So I'll probably do something with that. Stuffed chick's breast. Oh, stuffed chicken breast. I tell you what, you need to just go on and start a cooking channel, dude. Add some spinach. Okay, I'm going to just tell y'all now, I am not a spinach person. They put spinach in everything. I go to get an omelet, and the first thing they say, do you want spinach? I don't want no spinach in my omelet. No, I am not a spinach person. I don't even like spinach in my queso. All right, just say no. But yeah, you can eat it if you want to. I have started baking my banana foster bread this week. Okay, I'm sorry. Deviled eggs, foster bread. Rick is the person you want to ask these questions to, Scott. He cooks like you do. You guys don't play around. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Hey, Scott, I make stuffed eggs any time of the year. So yummy. Great replacement for potato salad, which I don't like. You don't like potato salad? There's only certain potato salads I will eat, y'all. It has to be good potato salad. I don't really care for the mustardy kind of potato salad. But my mother used to make the Perfect potato salad. My mom called me when you answered my question about hotels. I turned the sound down. Can you repeat it, please? LOL. First of all, Josiane answered it. She said the Le Meridian in Barcelona. She has a vlog about that. So you might want to go check that out on Josiane's channel. But yeah, that sounds like a great answer. Thank you for the question, Eddie, and thank you for the answer, Josiane. Very, very lovely. I got to meet many of my YouTubers friends on the Seascape inaugural cruise out of Galveston. It turned into a mini YouTube convention. We all had a blast. Isn't it wonderful when you can get together with people you have so much in common with? I mean, think about it. They're YouTubers, they're cruisers. That's a lot to have in common right there, okay? And we're all in the same community. That is pretty cool. So I'm excited. I can't wait till we all get to see each other. Nettie JT, she said, ask Miss Josiane, LOL. Yes, Josiane knows. Spend those dollar bills, LOL. I know, Michelle. Look. At a certain point in your life, my father made me realize this, okay? My father, who was a saver, by the way, okay? So he left me money, okay? But he's a saver. And I thought about it when I realized that he'd been saving to leave me money. I was like, dude, you should have done more. My feelings about this at this point is he could have gone on the trips that he always wanted to go to Scotland. He never went to Scotland. So here I am thinking, well, somebody needs to go to Scotland. He didn't go. Probably I should go, you know. I feel bad about it because, you know, I don't think my kids would feel bad about it. They'd be like, okay, Mom, thank you for the money. What corner you spend it? But it makes you think when you get to a certain age, should you save more? Should you spend more? I'm thinking you should spend more. When you get to the age of 65, if you're blessed enough to make it to 65, my mother died at 60, okay? She didn't get to spend any of that money. And I'm thinking, okay, 67, I am surprised, knock on wood, that I am still here because, you know, my father did live till he was 86. My mother passed at 60. My brother passed at 18. That's all of us, by the way. So all of my family, my immediate family is at the same gravesite. And when I went there during Memorial Day, y'all, it about took me out. Okay, I'm just to say that's one thing that'll be like, okay, you start to realize some things. You may not be on this earth much longer. You got to have some fun. You got to spend some of that money. There's no point in working and saving all your money and never doing the things you wanted to do. Now, true, I've done a lot of things that I wanted to do. Thank you for the reminder. I've done a lot of things that I wanted to do. I cannot complain. I've had a wonderful life. Something happened to me tomorrow. If the plane goes down, knock on wood, y'all know you'll be at my funeral, hopefully. I don't expect any of y'all to fly down to Kentucky, but just saying, you got to know that I had a good life. I did everything, y'all. So the only thing I haven't done, I haven't been to Europe yet. And, you know, Josiane fusses at me. She said, if you can go, spend the interest for sure, Mickey says. It should be your leisure dollars, all in moderation, LOL. I know. My father taught me that when I was coming up. He says, always spend the interest, don't spend the principal. Everybody should know that. How are you doing today, everyone? That's a good question. This is Q&A Tuesday. You get to ask us questions, Sonic. So thank you so much. How are we doing today? Everyone seems to be doing pretty good. We're all snowed in here. I don't know where you are, Sonic, but hope you're not digging snow out like we are. Man, I've been busy for about 16 days. Oh, happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great week so far, Sonic. From Keisha. Nettie says, I'm in a birthday club at my old job that gives $40 every 2 weeks. So when I go on vacation, I have $1,000 for the casino. That's a lot of money. You want to share that? Look, I'll give you casino lessons if I win. Oh, man. Anyway. Funny. $1,000. I ain't going to talk about you. I could end up spending $1,000. You should never spend more than you are willing to give up. Okay. Now, given how much I spend on cruises and other trips, $1,000 is really not that bad. I mean, I got this trip pretty cheap, so that's not too bad. I've spent more. Let's just put it that way on a cruise, but there. Uh, Sometimes when you start adding, see, I'm not doing specialty dining and all that stuff. When you start adding in all them extras, it gets quite expensive quite quick. People say that, it's cracks me up. It's like, well, cruises are not that expensive. I said, well, you've been on a cruise lately. I mean, if you after you get through with the gratuities, the specialty dining, different activities that you get charged for, excursions are ridiculous at this point. If you take an excursion 3 or 4 times a week, that's a lot of money. So, that being said, I'm not planning to do too much. Going to Puerto Plata, probably headed to the beach, maybe downtown. Not planning to spend too much money on this cruise besides the casino. Also, I've been busy with college. Oh, okay. You're in school too. Well, speaking of, Jason hasn't been here lately, or Jaden, excuse me. Jaden is in school too. Thank you, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Scott. He's talking about the trip, by the way. He is hosting the Unhinged, Unmatched, Unhearted cruise. Nettie, that is great. I know some women that do that, and they make big bank when they draw rolls around. When their draw rolls around. I've never participated though. It is an addiction for some people. And that's a thing. If you're spending a whole lot of money all the time in the casino, yeah, you might want to question that. That actually happened to me. I was shooting craps so much. Yeah. I was winning a lot, which is bad because when you have an addiction, there's nothing worse than it giving you a good outcome all the time. It just makes it worse. Yeah, it's not a bad way for me to save, LOL. That is a good way to save money, though. I used to have a Santa fund when I was working. I remember that. I'm well and blessed. Thank you very much, Sonic, for asking. This has been an awesome stream. Thank you, Sonic. You don't even want spinach in your spinach dip? No, I don't do spinach dip. Yeah, me. I am a no spinach kind of girl. So I met a WWE stars. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Thanks. I got Josie Ann's answer. Anyone got Venice hotel suggestions? Now, Venice, I don't know anything about Venice. I'm sorry. Willie, part of the Foodie Squad. Foodie Squad. Foodie. We're talking about spending money specifically in casinos. But this is Q&A day. We're talking about, different things. Food. We're always talking about food. Venice is in my bucket list. Oh, okay. So she hasn't been there yet either. But I'm just saying, Italy in general is my bucket list. I want Rome. I want Venice. I want Florence. I'm not really concerned about Venice. I'm okay with Venice. But I want Florence for sure. And I definitely want Rome. So, yeah, those are on my bucket list. But, yeah. So, hi, Floaty. Mickey says, Vicky, passed just before her, mine passed just before her 60th birthday. Oh, yeah, we're not promised tomorrow on this earth, for sure. You never know when your time is up. We always assume that we got plenty of time to save and plenty of time to spend. Not always the case. Great stream. Have a great day, everyone. See you in the streams. Thank you, Lee, for coming by. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Wow, it's already after 10:45. So Josiane, I am excited. This cruise will be more Italian based, I think. Wow. So you're going on one of the Italian based ships? What ship are you getting on? I'm curious now. That's my question to Nettie. I believe I have lived a fruitful life. I've done almost everything I've always wanted to do so far. I've done some stuff I didn't even think I was going to be doing. I was a disc jockey for a while, y'all. I'm a published songwriter. I believe that sometimes your life brings you big surprises, things you didn't expect. So, I always tell people, if you even have an inkling of something you always want to do, go for it. If you wanted to learn how to play a guitar, get a guitar, learn how to play, get some lessons. It's a fun thing. I mean, all the things that you want to do, what are you waiting for? Do them. Do them, okay? They closed school in Louisville today. Look, when it snows here, they don't play the first time. Now look, if it snows again and then snows again and snows again, they won't keep closing everything. It'll be like, okay, y'all should be used to this by now. Team Reese, hi, Kiki, part of the Foodie Squad. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in, my friend. This is Q&A Tuesday, y'all. So if anybody has any questions, type question and then let us know what it is. Slap more mummy, slap more mummy, slap more mummy. Did you see that Lori won $720 on her recent cruise that she just got off of? She's telling me this story. It was a funny story. I think she ticked off the people that she sat down between two people, because they put those machines in bank. She sat down and she won. She says, I think they were mad. They didn't say nothing. Because, normally when you're in a casino and you win, the people around you are like, yeah, they're excited too, or at least they're playing like they're excited too. But she said they didn't say nothing. I told her, I said, probably what happened is, because there was an empty seat there. Probably one of them was sitting there first. And then because she just sat down and won. I mean, she sat down and it was obvious that somebody had been playing that machine for a while and was not winning, got up. She sat down and won. That's what I think happened. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I think somebody probably left the machine prematurely, and which, happens. You're on a machine for a long time and it's not paying you anything. Get up for sure. Somebody else will win that probably, because that's how machines work. They have to pay out every once in a while. Every slot machine has a return to player rating. And usually that return to player rating is like 90% and up, okay? Some of them are as high as 98% return to player. That's crazy, y'all. But just think about it. How do people manage to lose so much money when they've got a 90% return to player? It's because they stay on machines way too long. You should set a goal. Say, okay, if I double this money that I put in, I'm getting up. Now, you can't do that on casinos and cruise ships and expect to get cruise offers, because cruise offers are based on your losses. Think about it. Now, you have to lose money in order to get cruise offers, because they rate you by how much you lose. Anyway, you look at it, that's hilarious. But so you better enjoy gambling, because you got to lose money in order to get cruises. If that's your goal, if you're just in there playing because you want to have fun, obviously set a goal. Say, okay, when I hit $200, I'm getting out of here. But don't keep playing it in the machine unless you're trying to get cruise offers. Don't keep playing that money. When I'm in a regular casino, I always think in my head, I've got $100 in my hand. Okay. When I get to $150, I'm going out. I'm leaving. Or sometimes my thought process is, as soon as I get to, $100 that I've won, then I'm pocketing this and just playing off winnings. It depends on how the day goes. Sometimes you don't win anything. I mean, that, oddly enough, that doesn't happen to me a lot, but sometimes you don't win money. You may have sat down at a machine that has already done its return to player percentage. Okay. That's just unfortunate. But anyway, Mickey says, looking forward to crossing out more off of my list as I go on this journey called life. Yes. It's always good to make a plan, decide on what it is you need to do. Don't keep putting off stuff you want to do. Do it. If you want to take a cruise, hey, you are at the right place. Ask all the questions. We will tell you how to get on a cruise, okay? We will help you with your first time. We will help you figure it all out. All of us had a first cruise. That's how that goes. So everybody speaking. Hey. Good morning. Willie saying good morning to everybody. Willie says, I only play $5 tables. My limit is $100 for losses. I pocket the $25 chips. Yeah, that's a good plan. If you have a plan, then you're ahead of most people because most people don't have a plan. They get on there and just hope they win money. Don't make a plan as to when they're getting off of the machine. And if you go on a slot machine without a plan as to when you're going to get off the slot machine, you are going to give that money right back because that 10%, at some point, that machine will turn around and take back 10% of everything that's gone in and then more. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's like, in your mind that slot machines are going to take your money if you've been there for a long time. But people still do it. They stay there forever. It's like, okay, you just won $100, but slowly but surely the machine is taking 10, 15 back from you without you even realizing that, hey, wait a minute, I'm losing my money. That is why I'm taking a break from the slots. I did go with my mom one day last. My mom grub staked me $40. I ultimately hit $400. I paid her back with the interest and almost left broke. I'm done. What? Nettie, that's hilarious. On the Unhinged, we're going to hang out with Liz and we're going to watch Lynn. Liz is an echo level, carnival echo level gambler, which is I think it's the highest level. I don't know, but this ought to be interesting to see. I can't wait, Liz, she's in the bushes right now, to see how the heck you gamble, because that is just wild. Nope. NCL Viva. NCL Viva. Okay, you're going to have to tell me what the heck you said. I never liked spinach until one of my eldest cousins one day sauteed it in a lot of garlic and onions. Once I tasted it, I've been eating it ever since. I never liked the bitter taste. I know, right? Spinach does not do well for me. I don't think I have a bad thyroid issue, but if you have any thyroid issue, spinach does not digest well for you. And I think I'm one of those people because every time I eat it, y'all, I regret it. It's like, just a pit in my stomach. Yeah. But anyway, so ain't no schools closed this way, LOL. No, that's Chicago. Although I thought we got more snow than they did in Chicago. We are in the south suburbs. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. See, for me to go to the neighborhood casino with $100, I might as well stay home. This is what you do, the $20 method. You take $20 and you go to 5 different machines. One of the machines will be in its good cycle. At least one, maybe 2 or 3. I mean, seriously, machines are random. So this is the thing. If out of 5, probably one of them is going to give you money back. So I always play the $20 method when I'm at a place where I'm not familiar with the machines. That way I find out which machine likes me, okay? And that may happen, by the way, on this casino cruise. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I need to play I'm going to put $100 in my first one, maybe $200. We'll see how it goes. But my first one is going to be the triple double jackpot, 3 real blazing 7s, 9 lines, 25 cents a spin or 25 cents a line. So that's $2.25 a spin. And $2.25 a spin for me is not bad. That is a normal thing. That is what I normally start out at. Even on Mo Mummy, sometimes I'll start off at $2.25, but not very often because you can win You can win lots of money on Mo Mommy with just 75 cents. It's bizarre. But if you're playing something like Golden Century, Dragon Link, or something like that, you got to start at least 225. Okay. You got to start off somewhere above the minimal bet, because that's a jackpot, because that's a jackpot slot. You don't play for line hits. Okay. You play for jackpots. So you got to start out at a fairly decent jackpots. I don't want a $10 mini jackpot. I've seen people playing Golden Century on the minimum bet, which gives you a $10 mini jackpot. $10 is not a mini jackpot. That's a bet. $10 is a bet. Okay. I see that. I'm just looking at them like, are you kidding me? But yeah, you got to have at least $100 mini jackpot. Don't even fool with anything that says $10. That's just crazy. I only play the hot crabs tables. Sounds delicious. And leave when they get cold. Well, that's a good strategy right there, but that's hilarious is what you just said. It's 11 o'clock, y'all. Crossing off a couple things on my bucket list next October, when we fly to Barcelona and board Carnival Freedom for a transatlantic to Port Canaveral. I got the cruise on a casino-free cabin deal. Yeah, they're not free cruises, they're free cabins, for real. Because you got to pay the taxes and fees. Most of them, except MSC. MSC will not charge you taxes and fees. They will make you pay a deposit that I think they give back to you in onboard credit or something like that. Who knows? But they got a little bit of a different thing going on. But that sounds exciting, Rick. I am excited for you. Vicky, that is what I tell my sister. She trolls her friends in their travels and they talk about me when I go places. I told her to just do it. Just do it. Go on and get those trips. Our cruise to the Mediterranean is on the NCL Viva. Okay, that's what you were saying. Venice, Dubrovnik, Kotor, Salerno, Romish, or Civitavecchia, Florence, Nice, France, Mallorca, Spain, and end up in Barcelona. One sea day, not enough sea days. Ugh, I need my sea days. I know what you're saying, girl. A lot of people don't understand this, but when you're on a cruise, you need them sea days to kind of relax in between stuff. After party. Oh, yeah, sweet. Thank you. Where is my buddy? Yeah, it's the after party, y'all. So we're going to be getting off of here shortly here. Has everybody asked the question they wanted to ask? Vicky, you are at the bottom of the chat. Woohoo! Yeah. Nothing like the after party at the bottom of the chat. I hear you, girl. But anyway, be sure to type hashtag grow if you have not already done so. Nettie's showing how it's done. Like I said, I will be here next Tuesday, but y'all, I will also plan on coming in live as much as I possibly can on this trip, so y'all can kind of get an idea. Plus, I have a special guest that I will be announcing probably tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but I do hope that everybody has a good week. And let me just say, or ask the question, should we have a dance party on Thursday? Because I know that, this Thursday we won't have one, and we didn't have one last Thursday. Should we have one next Thursday? So that's my question to y'all. Do you think we should have a dance party on Thursday? I've got a few new songs, I think. I don't know. Will I feel tired when I come back? I don't know. I don't know. Probably so. Texas Cruises says, everyone have a great day. Rick, thank you for that. And tonight, Tuesday night, is Sherman's night for his, he's having a panel discussion with Sea Leg and somebody else. Is it you, Rick? I don't know. Somebody else is on there with him tonight. I'll have to look and see who it is. But yeah, so that's going on. Anybody else know anything that's going on tonight? Willie, thank you for reminding me. Have an amazing time. I am Jelly. We will do the Caribbean next December. Excited for that. Oh, you may be doing it before then. Anything is possible, girlfriend. Anything, You might have a friend who won a free cruise and she needs somebody to go with her. Anything can happen. Missed blessed week. Blessed week. Yes. Thank you guys so much. There's nothing better than having a friend that's got a free cabin. He's with Eddie. Oh, Eddie and Sea Lake. Okay, I got you. So they're all going to be on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to check that out. Eddie will be on there. Okay. Everybody knew but me. Yes, vote for the dance party. Yay! I will be there for that for sure. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. For sure, because Eddie and Sea Leg and Shermanator, yeah, okay, I'm down with it. But anyway, you guys have a great time this week, and I will see you in the streams. Don't be surprised where I pop up. I'll probably first pop up on the Lido deck because I like going there and popping up from the pool, and then of course we'll try and show y'all what the casino looks like and what's going on down there, because that ought to be interesting. I mean, nobody will be in there because, they don't open it up until you're out in the international waters anyway. But hopefully I will be able to show y'all some information before that happens. And also some food because, I'm going to be at the pizza place first thing, y'all. Yeah, pizza. I don't eat a lot of food on a cruise. I just eat a lot of places on a cruise. I do go to the Cafe Promenade, the pizza place, the buffet, everywhere, my main dining room. Any place that has food, I will probably pop up at. Have a great time. Thank you, Angie. You guys have a great one too. And try to stay safe with all that snow out there. Be careful. Keep warm and stay cool. Thank you so much, y'all. I didn't play the second banner, y'all. That figures. It just figures. Well, I'll play it during the outro. Okay. That's how that's going to go. Anyway, thank y'all. I will see you later.
Yeah. Waves crash loud, they don't say please. Yeah. I'm out here chasing southern breeze beat. Clock ticking fast like a heart in a race. But I'm so stepping in my own space. Anchors dry, but I cut the chain. Don't need no edge, it's my own name. I'm a runaway tide, I'm a rebel seed. No map, no guide, just wild and free. Sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow wild. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow wild. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, sail away. Sky splits wide like a vinyl scratch. Moon's the DJ light in my pad. Stars are the crowd, they twinkle and sway. I'm spitting verses while the night plays. The deep hum bass of the ocean below echoes my pulse, it's a live show. Every wave a beat, every gust around. Lost and I love it, it's my time. Sail away. Leave the past behind. Sail away. Storms can't cloud my mind. Sail away. Horizon's all I see. Sail away. It's just ecstasy in me. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my boat.